We can start by just introducing yourselves and kind of tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Okay, great.
I'm
Go ahead.
Tracy Owen. I'm professional dog trainer. I professionally train in Paws in Prison at 3 different units.
How long have you been training dogs for? How long have you been?
Well, I was actually one of the very first Paws in Prison trainers.
Okay.
I was selected by the warden, so I was there 17 years, and then I started training dogs there when it started in 2011, and then I paroled out to Cary and started training dogs professionally out here, and then started my own business, and then we started on the nose.
And I'm Carrie Kessler, and I'm also a professional dog trainer and have been training dogs for about 20 years now. I train in 2 different units with Paws in Prison. So I go into the maximum security unit as well as the Tucker unit once a week and supervise the training there. And that's where Vessel first got her start in training, and that's where we first met her, was through Paws in Prison.
From the stories I've read, you kind of immediately recognized Vessel as this special dog. What kind of traits did you see in Vessel that made her special for the job?
I had went to train for Carrie, and it was 2 weeks in her training, and she was doing amazing. She was just a pup, and I specialize in service dogs, and so I had recognized a very nice temperament, but service, that special. You just meet a dog and you just know they're special. And so we talked about it, and she said yeah, and so we just continued to watch. And on the 7th week, I asked Tia if she was adopted, and she said no, and I asked about assessing her for service for 2 weeks, and she said great. She was thrilled. And so then I started taking her public access, and she did great. And Tia's like, a sugarcane field to service dog? This is great. And then it just, it changed when I started working with her. It was through the holidays, and we were busy. Mm-hmm. We couldn't get her out to really work with her, so I took her to the Randall L. Williams unit, which is one of them that I train in, and I wanted the guys to practice service dog commands.
Okay.
And that's when the ball drive really went full throttle. They unlocked it, and then she just had too much drive for somebody with a disability. And so, but we both agreed that she's special. There's still something. That's when we were contacted. Mm-hmm. And I hated her name, but then it made sense.
Yeah, it seems like very fortuitous.
It was definitely a God thing the whole way everything came around.
And you said Vessel is special. Is it something that's special to like black labs, or
no?
Is
It's something special to dogs. Certain dogs, because we've used all kinds of rescues for service, and it's just something and y'all had to know it when you met Vessel. Yeah. You had to there's just something about her.
I think a lot of it is that connection that she wants to make. Mm-hmm. She wants to connect with a person, and she wants to learn more. She's got this desire to learn and a desire to please, and she loves to train. So that's what we recognized at first. And then when her ball drive was unlocked, we knew that she needed more of a job, beyond a service, just, being a nice, chilled, relaxed dog for someone. Yeah. We knew that she needed more of a job.
Okay.
And it was then and it was interesting how things just worked out, because it was about that time we were contacted by Central Arkansas Water, and they asked if we could train a dog to detect water leaks. And we said, sure. So I've done some scent work and some nose work over the years, nothing professional, really just playing around with some of my training dogs.
Yeah.
But I knew the fundamentals. And so I had confidence in Vessel, and we began working, and we began teaching her to recognize the smell of treated water. And before long, she took to it, and it was like she knew that was her job.